belts. Every team has
that giant pool. It's kind of like bleeding. Can they stop this advantage in favor of Down Payment? Only time will tell. Midstar is threatening the Rage of Ultron, but Down Payment have responses for themselves as well.
There it is. Rage comes out, but there's a lot that Down Payment can counter with it. Trying to spread along, especially because it's going to be Midstar immediately annihilated now with the Reacher F. In this time, the combo
there it is
with the Eternal and Inferno. Donald responds beautifully as well. Lumi around the corner will get the Karmic Revival, but both Looking's just pressing the issue. Look at the space that Down Payment want to take away from OEG Sports.
We don't cover this very often. The synergy, the coordination from Down Payment, the Endsong Inferno chunking multiple members of OEG down low, and then that 6 is just the man to set up Donald for the dunk, the Dwayne Wade for the LeBron, as they do set up the alley-oop play. But now OEG, time is running low here in round number 1. 10 seconds left minimum. As Fate of Both Worlds is available for Sui. And the signal will be now. Here comes the push for OEG. The retake needs to be absolutely perfect here. And it looks like they're doing very, very well at that. All the ultimates, all the resources being used here. But there's a response for Down Payment. Look at all the ultimates. 4 ultimates already. Sparks ablaze, firing away. And Down Payment will stand tall here in this fight.
Lumi already had the Karmic Revival online mere seconds, maybe a minute.
They look like a well-oiled machine, especially with that Meteor M Inferno combo that they were able to pull off onto 2. And that is just the separation between, like we say, the good teams and the best teams here at stage 2. And Down Payment are looking to make this entire group be a lot more competitive.
I mean, to be fair, I felt like the first time we saw Down Payment play, they weren't as cohesive, you know? They were a bit fragmented in terms of their positioning and their ultimate abilities and usage. But hey, they're looking a lot better now. They've had some time to regroup. They've had some time to converge around, okay, who is really taking charge? Which character, which player is leading momentum? And how do we follow our in-game shots? And that's precisely what we're seeing from some of the, the action on the first point. Now on to the second we go. Down Payment, look at the group finesse, just wanting to take this mid space away from OEG, forcing them onto the site while they take the high ground for themselves.
Yeah, but do you really want to stay on the high ground, or do you want to take control of the site? That's going to be a bit of a dilemma that they want to look for as a big jump from Donald. We'll draw first blood here in round number 2 onto Midstar. And that's going to be a man advantage in favor of Down Payment as they look to wipe out more of the members, try to stagger them, and just buy enough time for Down Payment as they try to look for ways to get in, albeit right in front of their spawn.
I mean, honestly, Down Payment didn't need to pop the Fate of Both Worlds. They could have saved it, but they have so many outs that they might as well. Now, it's going to be the Phoenix coming in. Doesn't quite find the mark, but Sparks galore. Subi just holds their ground for the rest of OEG. They'll start to back up. Look at his choke point. It's being cornered by 2 faces for Down Payment. Donald's out of action. Midstar finds an opening. Littleverse falls off suit. Lumi's online. Lumi's got a Karmic Revival. Once again, the momentum shifts back into Down Payment's favor. They're not quite out of the action just yet.
Just when you think OEG see an advantage, they see the multi-knockout. Down Payment is just right there. Lumi perfectly timed with the Karmic Revival, and OEG just felt like they had no grip, no traction, no way in.
Because I'm pretty sure I saw
both rounds.
To whatever the I mean, beautiful, right? It almost looked like Little Vex, the group, was caught off guard with a nice hook from 6, but hey, the rest of OEG were able to follow up quickly to sustain the group and provide that backing onto the likes of like Fun and Donald. Those two have to be backed off.
Well, here we go. More offensive plays coming in from OEG, but Down Payment this time around have their own response as Boba King takes out Fab, will take out Sentinel, a double for the Psylocke of Down Payment, and they look to keep the push going. Donald will find another on the Bovex. OEG falling apart one by one. Fate of Both Worlds. The dance also being popped, but 6 is having none of it.
Yeah, I'm not sure about that fate of both worlds, you know? Like, by that point in time, both your vanguards had fallen back to spawn and popping it as a last-ditch effort, perhaps to drain time, knowing that Sumi will probably have one more by the end of this team fight. Maybe the cause. We go again, right?
Here we go. There's the ultimates. Here we go. The Kraken Impact is available for 6. It looks like he realizes that the time is now, but a root wall will stall things out for a little bit, but 6 is able to still find a pick on the hill. Bobo King and Fun join in on the action. And Downpayment looking to secure point number 3, but OEG, their spawn is quite literally right in front of this. We'll see how long it takes for them to get there. It looks like the end is nigh, but it looks like they're able to step foot onto the site. But no more.
To be precise, left, especially on that third leg, kind of trying to press onto the cart around that bottom of the ramp, but the Downpayment, especially led by the likes of Bobo King and Lumi, just exploded out of the corner, dashing in, getting eliminations after eliminations. It was beautiful. The team coordination is really singing at the highest of notes today.
Payment now on the defensive side, OEG, their turn on the offensive, but it looks like Downpayment looking to take Disguise, a different approach from what OEG did in the first part of the defense, straying away from the 3 Vanguard, 3 strategist setup and Downpayment. Should they have waited a little bit longer? Should they have waited for Sentinel to actually press the Q button? Because right now OEG looking on top with the ultimate economy as Sentinel will finally press Q, but what's the response coming in from Downpayment? Kakai will use the invisible boundary. Fun will find Sentinel through the final judgment, through the defenses of OEG as they look to stunt OEG's offense as the silent seduction. They don't want them to run away. Sentinel, though, has respawned and will find Bobo King. Donald, though, will trade away 1 for 1 as Downpayment still looking to hold, but there's 1 minute left on the clock.
1 minute left. They have to work this. Less than that, 40 seconds. And it's going to be a last Hail Mary effort from the side of OEG. They need to press this. They need to get this dub. They've burned their, final judgment that couldn't really find the momentum that they needed. So it's going to be like Sui with the fate of both worlds to come in. But here comes the Supernova, just able to maybe dice off Hiel from the rest of this back line. Never mind. 6 dropping by Little Vix.
The Strangling Prison, I think, just went wide as the Meteor also not quite finishing off the members of OEG. And like you said, this is a Hail Mary attempt, but Lumi is threatening with that strategist ultimate. A great pull onto Fab. Fab is gone. Fab is out. And will they be out from the rest of the series as OEG are not looking so good right now as down?
Synergistically, win in-house Human Torch.